Hi, everybody. I'm here to tell you a horror story. My feet will be narrating this story. On a hot summer day, this is a horror story. So if you are weak of heart and you can't take horror stories, please click out of this video. You have been forewarned. This story is about one of my favorite foods, fried pizza dough with sauce and powdered cheese. Hopefully this video can focus in on my feet. This story begins because on this particular day, I was in the mood for some pizza dough. I love my pizza dough with sauce and powdered cheese. So I'm driving. As I'm driving, I'll stop in. I'm hungry and stop by this local pizza place in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Oh my God, you still have a chance to click out of this video. I've warned you. Please, if you're weak of stomach, change the channel now. Change the channel now. I love pizza dough, people. I love it. I love it with sauce and powdered cheese. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. So usually this restaurant's got a great price on pizza dough. $3.65. But this particular day, I go in the restaurant. It's a hot summer day. Hot summer day. The kind of day that will give you sweaty feet. So I'm in this restaurant. I walk in, I open the screen door. And please, I've had nightmares of this horror story. I open the screen door and you can smell the smell of baking pizza. I go in and the worker, he's Latino. The owner, I'm not sure what country he comes from. If he's Sicilian, I don't think Sicilian. I've never asked him, but he's an immigrant. So I come in here, and the worker who's Latino, I tell him I want a fried dough. You can get a fried dough pretty quick. So he takes my order, and he starts making my fried dough. Then the owner comes forward. And he goes to the register and he punches in the amount. I ordered a fried dough and a can of Coke. Yes. I ordered a can of Coke and the fried dough, and he punched it up in the register and told me $6. And the funny thing is, when I was waiting and the fried dough was being made, my toes were like acting kind of funny, and I'm like, what's wrong with my toes? Why are they acting funny? And I was getting pains in my toes, like it was warning me, forewarning me of something. I didn't know what. was sitting there and the air conditioning was turned on. Under my chair was the vents. I was getting this cold breeze. I was like, oh man, it feels so good. I look over. The screen door is closed, but it's letting all this air in because it doesn't have a window. It just has a screen to keep the insects out. And I'm sitting there and I'm getting a breeze of hot air and the air conditioning under my seat. I tell the worker, I'm like, is the air conditioner on here? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, why is the screen door letting all this hot air in here? And he tells the owner. He asked the owner if he should close the door because the air conditioning's on. The owner's like, no, leave it open. I should have ran out of that pizza place right then and there because stupidity was managing this restaurant, the owner. So I sit there and I'm handed the fried dough and I tell him, is it okay if I eat it here? I was the only one there. There was no other people sitting at the table to eat their food. I don't want to go in my car because it's hot outside. It's hot outside and my feet are sweaty already. So hot. So I sit there, he hands me the pizza dough in a small pizza box. Such a big pizza dough. I open it up and look. It's drowning in pizza sauce. Powdered cheese. So I sit there and I start eating it, breaking off pieces of the pizza. Dipping pieces of the pizza dough into areas of the pizza dough that's saturated in pizza sauce. I dip it in there and I bring it and eat it. Pull off another piece, dip it, eat it. Pull off another piece, dip it and eat it. I'm like, what's this strange flavor in this pizza dough? Something about this pizza dough. Something about this pizza sauce, pizza dough. What's the secret ingredient into this sauce? Tastes like cheese. Yeah, I know there's powdered cheese on there, no, but the sauce, something strange. Please, you still have a chance. Click out of this video, leave. If you can't take horror stories, leave. I rip another piece, dunk it in the sauce and eat it. Rip another piece, dunk it in the sauce. Delicious, delicious. If you ever watch Spider-Man, you know he has this spidey sense. But my feet, in this case, have like a foot sense. My feet and toes are screaming at me, stop, stop, stop eating. Eat no more. You are not listening to me. My toes tell me. My toes were talking to me. It was like telepathic messages. Stop eating. Stop. I'm like, why are my toes telling me this? I'm trying to make this a short horror story. I'm at 9 minutes and 9 seconds now. My feet are tingling. It's like a spider sense. Like, what's going on here? I don't get it. My toes are tingling, warning me, stop eating the fried dough. Stop. But it's so good, I'm ripping pieces out and dunking it in the sauce and putting it in my mouth and chewing. My feet are like, look over. Look behind the counter. Look. Look behind the counter. I look. And this is in the wide open. I look in the owner, the one that makes the pizza dough, and the sauce himself. from scratch. I hear a voice, look behind the counter. Look now. Look now. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are my feet acting like this? So I look behind the counter, and to my shock and surprise, I see the owner with one foot inside of the sink. He's lathered that bitch up with his hands. He's got the running water. He puts his foot under the sink with running water. And he's in there with his hands and his fingers really getting into those toes, washing his sweaty, smelly feet, washing them, one foot at a time, one foot at a time. Puts it under there. I'm looking over there, and the owner, not the owner, I'm sorry, the Latino worker, he looks back and sees what the owner's doing, the one that makes the sauce, makes the pizza dough. He makes the pizza dough and the sauce, the worker told me in the past. So he looks back. The employee looks back and looks, and I don't see any shock in his eyes. I'm in shock. Am I seeing what I really am seeing? Here I am eating the pizza dough with the sauce. It's got a special ingredient, secret ingredient. I don't know what it is. Why does my pizza dough and sauce taste like what I smell when my feet are sweaty? Why? I don't get it. What is the secret of this sauce? Then I look, and he puts his other foot in the sink and he washes that bitch. He gets in between the toes with his hands and his fingers. Washing his feet. He doesn't care that I'm there witnessing this shocking visual. And just the sense when I went to walk, when I was walking up to this pizza place, there was like a strange music. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. I'm like, where's that music coming from? Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. But yet I still go into that pizza place. It's like if you ever went to like a wooden cabin in the woods and you heard that music, dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. They tell you to run, get back in the car and go to civilization. But when I was walking in there, all I hear is dun-dun, 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 and I still went in there. Let me pick up the story where I left off. And he washed his foot, his other foot. He rinses it off. Then he takes a towel that they would use in a restaurant to dry their hands and wipe countertops. And he dries his foot with that towel, both of them. Stands there, then he puts his socks back on. I'm in total shock. Am I really seeing what I'm seeing? Should I run out of this restaurant while I'm still alive? And all I hear is dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. I'm like, where's this music coming from? Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. My feet are like, get the fuck out of this restaurant, dude. Get the fuck out. You still got a chance. I stopped eating the fried dough when I witnessed him washing his toes in that sink. I made a promise to myself. I will never eat fried dough in a restaurant with that horror music. When you go in, dun-dun, Dun 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 dun. I went in there and I said, never again. When the worker looked back and saw him washing his feet, it was like a normal thing. He wasn't even shocked. That's what stuck out to me. He was not even shocked. It must have been a normal thing. What else did he do in that sink, the owner? Made me wonder. Would he wash his balls in that sink? Would he wash his balls? Would he wash his underarms? Would he wash his ass right there too? I don't know. But I said never again will I eat at this restaurant. Please, people. I was trying to find, I know the name of the restaurant is called Star Pizza. Exactly the name of it, I don't know. But it's in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Please, if you go to eat pizza dough or any type of pizza in Bridgeport, Connecticut, don't go to Star Pizza. The exact name, I'll do in another video. I have to go get the exact name. Probably videotape the storefront. I wish I could have I wish I had like a body cam or something, and I would have recorded that. If the pizza place that you go to in Bridgeport, Connecticut is a small pizza place that has one table, that's it. You look to the left of you and the soda machine is there. The soda machine on the farthest right, when you look, if you turn and look, the right one has like pepperoni in there, has like the ingredients, and then the other one on the left has all the soda. Then if you look to the left of you when you go in, and there's like a office desk there. It's a little office desk, and the vent below the chair that's there. There's like a cabinet there. It's a small restaurant. Be warned, I warned you. I'm going to leave the story here. The story is called Fried Dough with the toe flavored sauce. I've been warned. I'm going to leave this video right here. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and pray for me that I'm not toe poisoned. Be careful where you eat, especially this restaurant. If they do that in front of customers, I wonder what else. If you go to this restaurant, and who knows, you might have toe flavored sauce, or maybe sweaty balls flavored sauce, or maybe your fried dough tastes like ass crack. Who knows what else this owner does in that restaurant. It wasn't the worker, it was the owner who didn't give a fuck. I'm gonna stop this video off here, right here. My toes and foot wants to tell you something. Comment, subscribe. Please make sure you comment and let me know if you have any restaurant horror stories. Comment below your horror stories. Hit the like button and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. And like I said, comment below of your restaurant horror stories. Thank you very, very much for watching. And just remember, if your fried dough or pizza sauce tastes like toes, it literally might have toe juice or toe jam in it. Thank you very much. Pray for me.